What's going on, YouTube? So today we're going to take a look at a game between me and T. Davis on the Xbox One. This is from a couple weeks ago. He's the Dallas Cowboys. I'm the Carolina Panthers. I love the Panthers, of course. The Dallas Cowboys are no joke in this game. DeMarco Murray is an absolute animal. He falls forward so many times on a lot of his runs. Tony Romo is a decent quarterback. He's got decent speed. Dez Bryant is just an animal. They got Sean Lee. They've got Bruce Carter. They're a really good team in this game. I love the Panthers as well. I think they're missing that receiving target. Here on 3rd and 6, last year me and T. Davis actually played in a money league, and he was the Cleveland Browns with Robert Griffin III, and I just stood no chance in that game. He beat me 50-28. Wasn't even close. And the one play that I actually had a lot of success with was against him was the split close halfback screen. So I actually run it again on 3rd and 6, remembering that, and I actually go for a touchdown, which was pretty cool. 4th and 6, I'm looking for a big stop, but man, you got to be on point all game long when you play a guy like T. Davis. You just can't slow down. Now, earlier in the year, when I was on the PlayStation 4, me and Swizzy played, and I said, hey, Swizzy, let's play, and I'm going to put this game up on YouTube. And speaking of Dez Bryant, this guy is just so tough to stop. So we played, and Swizzy blew me out. It was 34-7, and the game just wasn't good at all. I know you've seen that play up on the YouTube channel. I showed a tip. I'm gone here for a touchdown with Cam Newton to go up 14-7. Absolutely love that play. So Swizzy kind of blew me out. It was a boring game, and you gotta love when a quarterback gets hit, throws a duck right into Kuechly's hands, go up 21-7. So I didn't put up the Swizzy game, and he's still, giving me trouble for that because I said that I was gonna. It just wasn't very exciting, so there really would have been no point. But I just wanted to mention he did blow me out. Actually, not once, but twice he did. Here, I fake like I'm going to read over the middle, and then I go right to the sidelines for the nice user pick with Kuechly. Is this guy an animal or what? Literally just today, this guy had 24 tackles. Love the spin move on the QB sneak, because a lot of guys that can stop the QB sneak love to jam the middle. Spin move is a really nice way to get away from that. There's a certain way to do it. We might get into that in a tip video later on. But, yeah, he had 24 tackles today in a win over the New Orleans Saints. And Dez Bryant again. So anything that Kuechly does in this game, this is realistic. They're saying that Kuechly, nice little hurdle, by the way, Kuechly might just be a top 5 linebacker of all time when it's all said and done. Of course, these are just predictions. But, man, his first step reaction on any play, it's just he is so good, and I try to run the hurry up and go to the power O on 4th and 1. Like I said, man, you got to be on point all game long when you play T. Davis. Getting up 28-7, and Kuechly again. Unbelievable pick. 3 interceptions, almost had 2 for touchdowns. I don't know what I was doing there. Halfback pass, I was messing with it. I did a tip for that on the last game, and I really tried to throw it in there, and it just didn't work. So not a very clutch move, 28-14. But yeah, man, Kuechly is an animal. His instincts are they're unbelievable. I actually had him in the TGL Money League for fantasy, as I get a nice user pick there. I think he threw at Sen because he knew that Sen is kind of mid-speed, and it was against Dez Bryant over the middle. I think he thought that he was going to get outrun, so that's why he threw it into coverage, but I'm able to stick with him and get the user pick. The speed option this time doesn't work. We're on 3rd and 10. So I just try to go deep, and I have not figured out rocket catching by this point. I have no idea how to get a ball when I just lob it up like that, and we're both standing there and waiting. So that wasn't good. Then I'm actually in what I think is a good defense for the deep ball, and Dez Bryant just goes up top on me, and then I fumble with 4 seconds to go, 35-yard line, just like that, from 28-7 to 28-24 at halftime. You cannot slow down against this guy, man. I gotta tell you, you just can't. So where was I? What was I saying? I think I was talking about NFL Sunday, but Yeah, Kuechly is unbelievable. They beat the Saints. The Cowboys come up with a clutch win. DeMarco Murray, like, what was he doing on that third down play? Trying to pedal back and pick up the big yards, and next thing you know, it's 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. And luckily, Romo actually comes up with the big play, checking down that linebacker for Washington. I don't know exactly who it was. I think it might have been Riley. I can't remember who it was. Nice little spin move. He had a tough decision there. A lot of people, you watch those highlights and you think, man, why didn't he just go after Murray, But Romo had a decent amount of room to run there. So if he doesn't spy the quarterback like that, and he actually goes after Murray, nice little dot right there, but unfortunately it gets dropped. And a quick sack, making it 3rd and 15. He's winning now, 31-28, in case you didn't notice. I mean, man, it is, you got to fight tooth and nail against these guys. 3rd and 15, I got a nice play. And again, now we're on 3rd and 19. This guy just won't stop. But Brandon LaFell falls forward for the first down. Gotta like that. Yeah, so, I mean, it was a tough play. I think that he definitely could have went after Murray. I mean, it's easy to say. But I think that Romo might have been, he was pump faking. It was a tough play, but an exciting game. The Miami Dolphins, I mean, I'm a fan of the Miami Dolphins, and that, okay. Like, I've never seen the Dolphins play that bad in my life. To get shutout speed option, it's back. There we go. Touchdown to go up 35-31 in the 4th quarter. I've never seen the Dolphins play that bad before. I mean, they did nothing. Like, I'm telling you, I almost went to that game. Okay, if it hadn't have been for the fact that this year for Christmas, we're doing it big. We've said that we're spending a lot of money on Christmas presents for the whole family. We're going all out. If it hadn't have been for that type of Christmas that we're having this year, I would have been at that game. And, oh my God, I would have been so pissed. Look at this. He throws the ball, and he actually picks up a first down on that. I mean, crazy. I would have been so pissed to watch the Dolphins. Like, I never turn off a Miami game. I mean, I watch all of them. I've watched all of them since I was 14 years old, or maybe even earlier. Oh, that was terrible. We're getting into crunch time here. There's 1:25 to go, so I want to speed this up, but I just would have been livid if I went to that game. I've never seen the Dolphins play so bad in my life, ever. Now, next week, okay, we're going to forget about the Dolphins. Nobody cares about the Miami Dolphins but me and maybe LBG over there. We got a big 4th and 6 with 53 seconds to go. Let's take a look at the whole play. It's 35-31 against T. Davis. I got max coverage defense here. I think I'm running bazooka with a couple adjustments. I just showed you that play not long ago. Only sending one guy. And he's rolling back. He's got all the time in the world, playmaking. And I don't know, the dude in the purple actually came up and made a tackle on the play. The one guy that was rushing didn't even make that tackle. For whatever reason, I wasn't even paying attention. I just realized now that the guy in the purple comes down and makes the play. And it's 3rd and 21, and I try to go deep, and I miss it. So now I've got a punt. I make a goal line stand. He's got the ball back with 24 seconds to go. I suck at end of game. Like, I am the worst clutch player ever. Like, I'm telling you, I am. I don't know what to do in these situations. Like, I mean, I don't play for money. I'm a guy that I play for fun. I've played, like, maybe 2 money games in my life, aside from, like, friends, right? I'm talking about, like, top-level opponents. And I just suck in the clutch, but luckily he just throws it up with 6 seconds to go, and I hold on after being up 28-7 for the win. And we just run one final play. One of the tips I showed you on the channel. It's a perfect end of half play. If you're looking for a play at the end of the game, like let's say I was losing here and there's no time on the clock, there's no sense on throwing it up. It's a great way to get in field goal range. I hope you guys enjoy the game. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you next time.